Next up, Flash, we've talked about Stoke, and there's been lots of tips for them to go down, but you don't see it that way, do you?
No, I think that's probably because of the back end of last season, but people forget that they had an arduous European campaign in the first half of the season, and they were all tired, and the job was already done. They weren't going to break into the Europe again in the top half, and they weren't no relegation fear. So Stoke are they're battle hardened. They know exactly how to get the job done, and this is a tough game for Reading. I like Reading. They've brought in Mariappa from Watford, a very good player. Pogrebniak is probably one of the best buys in the window. So for me, I've got sat on the fence here and think this will be a tough game for Reading, and the one team you probably wouldn't want to have opening day is Stoke. So I've gone for the draw.
Draw for Flash. Luke, who do you like?
Home win. I am one of those people who think Stoke will go down. As a football purist, I hope they do as well. One of the lasting memories of last season actually is Stoke's first game away at Chelsea. And anyone who tells me that they don't play long ball football needs to sit down and watch that. 4 centre-halves along the back, 5 strikers in the squad who all look the size of centre-halves. Not nice to watch, not pretty. I think they'll come unstuck this season. I think Reading will come up. They've got a good bunch of lads, confident squad there. The morale will be very high. They play an attractive brand of football. Pogrebniak's come in, proven in the Premiership last season. 11-8, I think they're a good thing, and I hope they go in.
So, Reading for Luke, draw for Flash. Butler, who do you like?
Well, I agree with both the boys, but my strategy would be different. I'll be looking to lay Stoke. I thought I want to get the draw and Reading at home. I think Stoke are a team. I agree with Luke. I think will struggle this season. The other thing is Huth is out for Stoke, a big threat for him at the centre half. I think he going forward as well as defensively. But Reading have got a brilliant record as well against Stoke. I think they've been 9 times. They haven't are unbeaten. And this is about Reading again. Their home form against Stoke. I know it goes back a long time, but I like those kind of stats. Also as well, there's been 5 draws in those 9 matches. The draw is a big play here, 12-5. And as I said all along, if you back the draws in opening games of the Premier League season, you make money. 5 from 10 last season, 4 from 10 the season before. So this one here, I like the draw. I also like the look of under 2.5 goals, and I also like the look of under 1.5 goals. I think it's a 0-0 start of the season. More draw, like Stoke did last season against Stoke did last season against Chelsea. If you do fancy Reading, 7-5 is the price there, between 11-8 and 6-4. Stoke, as I say, my lay of the weekend at 2-1, but all about the draw for me at 12-5. And if I was playing correct scores, I'd be looking at 0-0 or even no goal scorer, because I think this is going to be a very boring encounter.
Yeah, 0-0. Always remember about that no goal scorer, just a little bit more edge in your favour, of course, because own goals do not count for the first goal scorer market.